All right. Good morning. Look, got some extra loud sounds here. Hope I sound okay. How you guys doing? Good morning. Hope you can see me. Hope you can hear me. We'll see what's going on here. So this is Mike, Logan in Flight. Had a little problem today with the garages. The top decks were all closed due to snow removal. So had to figure out something else to do. Yep, Alex, how you doing? Yeah, the garage, all the top decks were all being patrolled, and no one's allowed up there, all the snow removal stuff. So I am over here on Bazewater Street, setting up. At the end of the fours where they're coming out, they're using 2.7. We have cars driving by here, so we're in the general public right now. So you'll hear some other sounds around here, but I'll do the best I can. So we're at Bazewater Street at the end of the runways. So get the map up here. So we're at the top right where the yellow and orange are. There's a road actually that runs perpendicular to those guys. That's where I'm standing right now. And we'll have planes flying over us, and we'll be able to see some landings and just have some fun. So let's see what we got around here. So we do, like I said, we are seeing when the planes land, we'll see them taxi over here. So this is the JetBlue coming in from Fort Lauderdale. They are using runway 9 for takeoffs and runway 4 for takeoffs, as well as I think they'll be using 4 right and 4 left. But there's a lot of cool things here, which is really neat. That bird employee here. We got a lot of nature out here as well. Also, we have a view of the international terminal. So we got Japan Airlines, we got Korean Air over there. Over here will be later on Etihad, Emirates, and all those guys. We pan back over here. It's a Terminal C. And you can see the control tower right there. So it's a different location, and over here is mostly JetBlue on this location here. Yeah, so I'm just really trying to figure this place out here. Japan Airlines. So I got some. Yeah, I got yes right here. So Japan and Korea should take off on 4 right. That'll be right over our heads. And let me just see. We got anything landing in here. If I spin around too much, I get stuck in wires here. That's my problem. So we have a Learjet coming in. Do a little digital zoom on this guy. This is coming in from Miami. It's a Cessna. Citation. Usually a citation latitude. Let's see what this one is. Oh, sorry, the bomb. It's a Challenger. I thought it was a Cessna. All right, and we now have American Airlines clearing for takeoff. So the orientation here is much different than what we're used to seeing. So this is American Airlines on 9 taking off, heading to Philadelphia in E175 flight 4759. Like I said, we are on a public road, so you'll hear some different sounds. The only times you're really going to hear planes, you can hear a little bit now. Will be when they fly straight over us, which should be pretty good. Let me do something here. I want to turn something down. Joshua, happy birthday. How you doing? that American can hear that. I got the wrong screen on. That's my problem. Here's here. 1 second. Just being disoriented this morning, and just a couple things I got to set up here, make sure everything gets corrected. There we go. Now we're a little bit better oriented. So we have a Dash 8 here. So I have a lot of that going on today right over our heads. I have to adjust where my camera is here so I can actually maneuver it correctly. Okay, we have a JetBlue coming in from Santo Domingo. This is the JetBlue Unity plane. Landing right at us. Flight 1830. I don't know who's the goer. I did not see that. Who was it? We've got a Cape Air here taking off. We have an arrival here coming in from Miami. Delta flight 446, 738. 737, 800. So we did get some snow around here, probably about around here, about 2 inches or so. Around my house was about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 inches. I think it's more like 5 inches. Different locations. Also have a Delta taking off to Charlotte in E170. Let me get that in frame. There it is. Just to get perspective, it's flying right over Winthrop. And we have a Delta just landing here, coming in from Miami. Used a lot of the runway. Steph Bird, how you doing? Hey, welcome to Logan and Flight Funner membership. All right. Oh, Eric, I didn't see you leave, so I'm just looking around, see what's going on here in the chat. Olivia and Donnie, how you doing? I see Korean Airlines backing up over here. I'll be heading to... Where's that heading? I'll be heading to Seoul. Alright, next taking off, we have United Airlines heading to Chicago. Taking off on 9. Gonna get a bearing here, see where 9 starts. There it is. They're the big robots. It's the 737-800, flight 1349. Right, next to arrive we have Spirit Airlines coming in from Fort Lauderdale. The A321neo, flight 3900. It's a much different perspective today than what we're used to seeing. This is pretty cool. See all the snow kicking up there as well. So cool. I'm gonna Kelly here for 6 months. All right. I'll thank you when I get home today. All right, runway 9 and clear for takeoff. We have a wheels up heading to, I think it's White Plains. White Plains. See if I can even see that. There it is. How's everybody doing? Good morning. It's still morning? Yeah, still morning. This is Mike, Logan and Flight, here on Bazewater Street. Different location today, so I can keep things in frame here. Yeah, all the parking garages were closed today, the top decks. There's no real other good view besides those top decks. So I figured, hey, why not come out here? And first of all, I came out here looking for a top deck view. There wasn't any. So I'm just driving around Winthrop. I'm in East Boston now on Bazewater Street at the end of runway 444s and the beginnings of 22s. So we're filming from here today. You hear cars going by. You'll hear different things going on here. Excuse me. It is a public road, so also going to try and be a little courteous and not talk too much because people can probably hear me very well around here. But thank you all for being here. Seeing names flashing on the screen so many times. Let me see. Olivia and Donnie prefer Constitution Beach. The 22s were in action right now. Definitely Constitution Beach. That's the best taking off and landing. I love that there. But hey, you gotta deal with the cars and adults, you know. So, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, please. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on notifications. That's the best way you're gonna find me. Notifications will just tell you when I'm going to come out here. Today had multiple random times because of the issue with finding a location. But yeah, we'll see what happens today. As long as like I said, I'm in a public area. I don't want to get kicked out of here. You also have a store, loganinflight merchandise. You get t-shirts, hats, cups, all kinds of stuff, dog bandanas, everything. We have that. Also have a Discord site, and I think Chris added a new category for Snowmageddon. So we have a lot of Snowmageddon stuff going on today. Police is not for me. That's good. I don't think. Yeah, what's going on here? I hear it, but I don't see it. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, it's an ambulance going by. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like, what is going on here? So back to this. All those links you can find on loganinflight.com and on the YouTube channel. Also, we have at the store, if you use Logan 10, you get 10% off anything you purchase. So you got a lot of chaos sounds around here. We don't have the security of Logan Airport. We are out in the wild today. So let's get back to the planes here. Okay, we have American Airlines. I think it just came in from Charlotte. Flight 2276. Make sure you guys can hear me okay. All right. I didn't do anything. Like I said, we're out in the wild. All right, no, I did see Korean Air. That's taxiing out somewhere. Let's see where it is. I can use the camera here. Everything's pretty far away. There it is. That's Korean Air right there. Taxiing most likely to 4 right for takeoff. If you guys like this location, this is let me see. What street am I? I'm on Bazewater Street in East Boston. It's American Airlines. I just landed at A319. Waiting for more planes taking off from 4 to go right over our heads here. Do have a Gulfstream coming in from parts unknown. Adjust this microphone so maybe we can pick up some more airport sounds a little bit. We are, about a half mile from the airport and a couple miles from the active runways, so we don't get a lot of sound here. Just out here watching the planes in the distance. We got Korean Airlines lining up, going to be heading out to the 4. To give people just joined us a better idea where we are. This right here is the end. This is runway 22. On this side, we have the airport. All the terminals over here. We have Boston over here. So we're just in a different location for sure. Now we got Korean Airlines out there. All right, where is that? So that's Korean Airlines at the end of the 4, about to get ready to hop on 4 right, I hope, and take off. They just got the clearance for lining up, so that's good. Sorry guys, I'm not seeing all the comments right away. My comment screen is behind me, so I can't see the comments, so I'm just trying to do my best here. pay attention to these planes taking off. It's Delta heading to Cleveland. I gotta figure out that one. That was difficult. Alright, we have Korean Airlines clear for takeoff on 4 right. This will definitely be an interesting perspective. Yeah, it's really cool to see that when you see the size differences of these planes. Especially when the A380s were here. I think I was here one day with the A380s. They're just monsters. All right, you can see the engines. Whoa, look at that. Well, that was different. Oh, wow, look at the snow kicked up on the runway still. That was much different. Wow, that was so cool. Walter, how you doing? Good morning. Just saw Korean Air take off over our heads here. That was incredible. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that one. Just got to clear the fog out here before the rest of the planes can take off. Don't know about you guys, but that was really, really cool. That was 4 right taking off. That was so neat. We also have a couple more planes taking off that are big coming on today, so that'll be really cool. All right, what do we have? Have a couple planes heading out. No Logan Wales today, unfortunately. Let me see what we got out around here. Let's see some planes start. Or maybe de-icing over there. That's what they're doing, de-icing. Looking over there, I'm like, what is all this steam? De-icing the planes. All right, next will be a JetBlue taking off on runway 9, heading to St. Thomas, an A321, flight 907. Sorry, some of the pictures are a little not crystal clear just because have to use a little digital zoom to get in there. But we'll do the best we can. So yeah, that was really, really cool. That was neat seeing that shot. That was so cool. So yeah, Nick, yes, I am at Bazewater Street. Heading to St. Thomas. So you guys get a little perspective of where we are. You can see the clouds a little bit there from the takeoff there too. So. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just trying to get my bearings here too. So it's gonna be a little before I get my bearings completely. All right, we have Bermuda Air taking off. Heading to the Valley. I've had to deal with houses before. Do have a little a friend here. He's been sitting around here the entire time pretty much. He must like planes. We have, what is this? Is Delta coming in from Detroit, an A321, flight 2648. Yeah, the houses around here are really cool. A lot of them have porches on the second floor with chairs up there and everything. I mean, I would love just to knock on our front door. Hey, can I sit up here for a little bit? So, Alex, what's going on with the emergency radio frequency? Hope you guys are enjoying this. Different view. I do see a bunch of emergency lights. Where are they? Just beyond the truck here. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. Over near, looks like near United Airline area. Let's get one more setting here. All right, what we got around here? Let's see. All right. See, next to arrive, we have American Airlines and A321neo coming in from Miami. On runway 9, we have the American Airlines taking off heading to Chicago. I'll pass right behind this plane landing. Hey, a lot more snow. This is pretty cool. We do have a JetBlue lining up on 4 right, heading to Georgetown. Let me see, that's not it. That's the... Trying to get my bearings here, see where I am. Delta, there should be a Delta lined up somewhere here. There we go, Delta right there, heading to Reagan, E175, flight 5857. So I'm not sure what's going on. We do have more emergency vehicles coming down. What did Alex say? It was frequency... 134.05. If anything's on that. We do have the fire trucks coming around here. All right, in the meantime, we have Delta taking off on 9. So we're on the emergency frequency right now. Where is Brickyard 4786? Where is this plane? I don't see it. There it is. So there's some emergency going on. You guys see, I haven't looked at the chat. Sorry, I can't see the chat and do it at the same time. This plane had an emergency. Yeah, but they're all good. Heading to the gate, no problem. Here's a JetBlue hitting the St. Thomas. Man, lost it. The sun was right there. Yeah, sorry guys, just the way I'm oriented here, I can't see the chat, and so I can't see what's going on. I can either do the camera or the chat. I can't do both, so that's why I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on here. I do see the chat. Yeah, there was an emergency, and yeah, they went to the gate. There's no issues. That's good. All right, let me go see what's going on with the planes here again. All right, next to take off, we have Delta heading to Atlanta. That's already in the air. The one thing I didn't judge here was the sun being right in my face. All right, we have another JetBlue lining up on 4 right. Be heading to Santiago de los Caballeros. It's an A220, flight 2023. I think that's it, waiting to line up. There's a plane coming in right now. A Cape Air coming in from Hyannis. A couple of planes coming in right now, actually. This is flight 7101. That's a trash pickup truck. What the heck is that noise? That is not the brakes on the Cape airplane. We got Air Canada here heading back to Montreal. E175. Flight 8605. Next to arrive is American Airlines. Coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. 737-800, flight 1206. You gotta love the sounds in the background of the garbage collection. All right, next to arrive, we have, there it is, Delta coming from Atlanta at A321, flight 849. This is a cool perspective, though. I am liking this. A lot of de-icing over there. If you look over, you see a lot of clouds coming up here from the planes. Just all the de-icing going on. All right, next we should have a JetBlue. Should be lining up soon. We got another plane coming in. JetBlue coming from London Heathrow, an A321. See if I can find it here. Very unique sounds here. We got all the birds cackling away out here. Like a flock of Canadian geese. Hope they don't come say hi to me. And we got a few more likes to 100. Wow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This is so cool. Alright, where are we here? Another plane coming in. This is Frontier Airlines coming from Raleigh, Durham. It is the Sky, the Blue Jay livery. So we'll see a good profile of that when it comes down the end of the runway here. Charlie from New Hampshire, how you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Steph Bird, yep, how you doing? Is that Frontier? We'll get some good shot of this guy here. We have a Delta lined up on 4 right. We'll be heading to Salt Lake City. I got the Blue Jay, all right. Gotta love these Frontier Airlines. These are so cool. And we got Delta taking off. This is so cool. All the snow kicking up. somebody going behind me. That is cool, though. I also got lined up here. We have a JetBlue on getting ready for 4. That's the one going to San Diego. I'm not sure what the deal with that one is. They're doing a good trash collection behind me, so that's good. So turn it down for a second there. How you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in Flight, here on Bazewater Street at the end of runway 22. We get planes taking off over our heads. So a little bit different perspective than what we're used to having here. But I love it. It's still fun. It's still crazy here. Like I said, I got my back to the plane, so I'm not sure what's going on around here sometimes. I have to get my other plane spotting app running so I can see while I'm talking to you guys. There we go. We got a Cape Air taking off, actually. See if we get that. I don't have to kick up dust like everyone else has. Trying to see where it is here. Is it taking off yet? Sorry, that just landed. I'm sorry, that just landed. Next coming is a Delta flight 2436, an A321 coming in from Orlando. Oh, that's cool. You can see the planes all lined up there. That's neat. That's a cool thing with all the planes. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're into this kind of thing, turn on notifications. That's the best way you're going to find me here. So, all those YouTube-y things. Hope you're enjoying this. Let me turn the sound on again now that the dump truck is gone. Here we go. Might get some airplane sounds. We'll see what happens. This is JetBlue from Orlando. Sorry, Delta from Orlando. Yeah, it's just a different perspective here. It's so cool. Oh, I got the Conga line. Yep, I got the graphic ready to go. Just don't have the dexterity to press all the buttons. All right behind this one we have an American Airlines. It's coming in from Chicago. E175, flight 4458. Did I lose it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's on the ground. So I'm looking right at the sun here, which is an issue because I cannot see the planes on the runways. I'm dependent on the cameras completely. Right. Sorry for the background noise here. Can't control it. Okay, we got runway 9, we got American Airlines heading to Charlotte. And we also have, coming in first, is a United Airlines from Houston. Didn't realize it was trash pickup day today. So today I'm on Bazewater Street. All of the garages were closed. The top decks were closed because they were doing plowing up there, and they had security up there. I didn't make it to one of the roofs, but they had security running around up there, chasing people away, so I didn't want to play that game. I want to make sure I stay friends with everyone here at Logan. Hey, we have American Airlines heading to Charlotte in A321, flight 972. We got a 4 right takeoff, so I'm going to try this again. All right, that's off. Let's get this 4 right. See if I can get that from the beginning. Take off from 4 right to JetBlue, heading to Santiago. There we go. See the little cloud. This way. So it's right over the houses here. Another takeoff here. We have United Airlines 737 MAX 9 heading to San Francisco, flight 2279. Actually going backwards here now. Oh, that was cool. All right. All right, 4 right, clear for takeoff. We have a JetBlue heading to Cancun. Gets that plane right there. Let's double check. Might be that plane. As I'm doing my best, the planes fly over my head, and I gotta do backwards and everything. Do a backwards somersault, cartwheel, you know, the usual stuff for plane spotting. Here's the JetBlue there behind that apparatus. Be heading to Cancun. Flight 771 at A321. Wasn't sure what to do here today with the garage being closed, but I'm glad I came here. It's amazing how much of this plane spotting is muscle memory, moving your hands around. Going backwards and up and down is not part of my muscle memory. All right, what else we got going on around here? Let's see who is turning out. The internationals over here still. We have Japan Airlines still over there. Nobody else really over there. We have the JetBlue. Where did I see that? That's the JetBlue Unity plane. All the crew in the back there. Get that all organized there. Here we go. Yeah, Tony, you can see Blue Hills in the background. All right, well, hey, how you doing, Tony? What's up? Yeah, Kim from Rhode Island. Like the view. All right, this is cool. I'm going to add this to the repertoire some more. Glad everyone here just showing up here. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Got the de-icer there going around. Let me see. There's actually no planes that I see lining up. This is a typical Logan quiet time. So I think, let me see, where are we now? I got the AT-ATs. So that's Blue Hills right there. That's what they're referring to. Go with the altitude of that. So maybe 700-800 feet. It's a hill. it's just a bump. It's cool for a hike. It's a quick hike. But most of the planes fly over that. That's Milton as well. So you'll hear them call out, I'm over Milton. So it's pretty cool. Got some new people here showing up, it looks like. Hope you're enjoying this. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this. I'm going to stay out there as long as I can today. Hopefully get the internationals coming in. We have a couple Deltas coming in from like Paris, Amsterdam, different locations. Those are always fun. This is from Orlando, an A320, flight 2152. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, today's spot was a plan C, maybe. I do like being on property. It is more secure, first of all, and just really neat. You're up and close to like the Cape Airs and all the ones that we like to see. But just to get another perspective here where we are. There's Logan Airport. Those are all the terminals there. Here is the Boston business skyline. Buildings out there. We see the new one. I don't see it here yet. There's a building that was built down river a little bit. That it looks like it's a library. It looks like a stack of books. It's really cool. But unfortunately, can't see it from here. Yeah, just a quiet time here. Nope, that's not me. Good. But yeah, I've been on for about an hour or so now. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to hit that like button, subscribe, notifications. We have memberships. We got the super chats. We have the PayPal stuff. We have a store. You get loganinflight gear, hats, jackets, cups, all kinds of stuff. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off that entire purchase. Also have a Discord site. feel like I'm in a NASCAR race instead. We have a Discord site with all different channels on there as well. Pretty active during the week. All different categories. He's added. I guess Chris added Snowmageddon yesterday. All the different snowstorms that are happening all over the place in the Northeast. Photo plane spotting. You can post some photos. A chat's going on, and there's all kinds of stuff there. So feel free, jump on there if you're interested in that Discord stuff. What else do we got here? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all these links can be found on the YouTube channel and at loganinflight.com. I keep hitting my wires over here, knocking out. I have a little monitor here so I can see a little bit what's going on in front of me. But, all right, let's see what's going on now. Very, very quiet. It'll be more of a tour of Boston right now. This is part of the waterway. We always call it the Logan Lagoon. There's a waterway that goes around the entire, just about all the airport, about 3 sides of it. But you have this water. This is the end of 22s, and then we go out to the end here. It goes out to the ocean on this side, and on the other side, on the other end of 44s, we have the Boston Harbor Way, which is the access to get into the Boston Harbor. So it's all just surrounded by water, which is really, really cool. That's why I call it the Logan Lagoon. All right, what's this line up down there? What is that plane? We have an American Airlines just hanging around there. It's supposed to be heading to Key West. For some reason it's not. Looks like we got a Cape Air taking off. Didn't even see it. There it is. Technum 2012. Where was that heading? Heading to Sonic Lake, New York. It is really quiet out here. I don't understand. This is what it is. Alex, thank you so much. Half a year. So cool. Hey, new subscriber from England. All right. Welcome and enjoy. Hit that like button. Glad you're joining here. It's so much fun. What else we got here? Kim in Rhode Island. You've been here, up and down here, talking a lot. It's cool. I even see the key. Wheels up time. What's the flight's going south? Delayed to ATC. Yeah, that's probably why that plane is sitting out there. I agree. Hey, Luis, how you doing? We're at a spot you guys go to a lot. That's cool. Yeah, it is a nice location. It is pretty. It's different. It's definitely different. Yeah, I'm right on Bazewater Street, B-A-Y-S Water. You can actually look it up. It's right at the end of the 22 runways, not too far from Constitution Beach, which is really cool if the 22s were in action today. But they are not. Hey Bob, how you doing? From New Hampshire. Terry from Florida. Any rare old international flights will be coming in about an hour or so. We'll start getting those in. I wish I could find that stack of books place. It's down the Charles River. My daughter went to college, and it was being built while she was in college. I used to pass it all the time. I don't see it down there. All right, let me see what's coming in here. ATC just quiet, or is it my radio still working? Yep, radio's still working. just a quiet time. With all the cancellations, with New York being one of the main, New York area being a big feeder here, that's probably causing all the slowness. So we got a plane heading out finally here. Is that a JetBlue possibly? One going to Punta Cana. And there's one going to Daytona Beach. And we have a Delta heading to Tampa. Where's that one? There we go. Delta heading to Tampa. So sorry, just me mumbling around here with cars driving by, but just quiet. I wish I could see that school. I don't see it. That, like I said, the library. We do have, if I can get that in view here. I think I can. That's the Bunker Hill Memorial. And if I keep going, if I can go this far, we'll see if I can. That's the Encore Resort Casino in Everett. That is only a couple years old here. You got a Shake Shack in there, so it's a good place. Alright, where's this Delta? We have a couple planes heading out there. So we have a Delta heading out there, heading to Tampa. A JetBlue heading to Fort Myers, Daytona Beach. So everyone's getting out of here. Everyone wants to go south. And those big cranes in the background you see, that's the cargo, the shipping container port. So you get those big container ships that come in. We've seen them in the background a lot of times in the show. And that's where they get those big robots, we call them. That's where they unload. And that foggy thing in the background there, that's Blue Hills. All right, we have the Delta over UMass. Can't quite see it yet, but it's landing on 4. I do hear a prop plane, so we have a Cape Air taking off. Heading to Rockland. I can go. All right, so we have that Delta coming in from Atlanta. A321, flight 855. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. We got another Cape Air taking off on 4 left, heading to Bar Harbor. That's as far as it goes. Hey, Diego, thank you so much for your donation. That is so cool. Especially on the show, wasn't sure what was going to happen today. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, everything, everybody on here. So cool. Okay, we have Southwest coming in from Baltimore, Washington International Airport. 737, MAX 8, flight 4888. The typical Logan, very, very quiet, and then the chaos begins. You see that Japan Airlines is backed up. It's pushed back, and they're getting ready to come out here as well. Have some fun. Also have a Delta in the background there, heading to Chicago. E-175, flight 5593. Okay, we have a Delta coming in from Minneapolis, A320. Yeah, the jet fumes are keeping me warm, especially the ones that fly over. Just turn down the... There we go. Not much static on there. Okay, from American Airlines taking off. Heading to... Came from Miami, so I assume it's going back to Miami. So I got all the planes coming in here. Get the Delta, the Southwest, the Delta behind that, and we have Spirit Airlines coming in. From Orlando, an A320, flight 2990. This looks like the Spirit sprinkles. Yeah, the snow is definitely a factor today. A late start. Yeah, this is a Spirit sprinkles plane. All right. Some de-icing happening over here. Where was that? Over there. It's tough to get my perspective where I am. I did see some de-icing over here. It's all done. All right. All right, next coming in. So I didn't see that coming in. American Airlines coming in from Philadelphia, flight 2615. And behind that we have a Delta taking off, heading to Raleigh-Durham, flight 5811, E175. Yeah, I saw that came in last night, the Kraken livery. I like that one. 200 likes. Awesome, so cool. Love it. So we got a Learjet taking off here. If I can find it. Like I said, it's tough for me to see the planes. Oh, must have missed it. It did take off though. Yeah, right now I have pretty much that glare is very bright in my eyes. Not as bright on here though. All right, what we got here? We have KPI coming in from Augusta, landing on 4. KPS looks much bigger from the front, the way we usually see them on the side angle. I try to come out here once, twice a week. It really depends on the week. And I do have a full-time job. Depends on my schedule as well. But I try to get out here as much as I can. All right, we have Japan Airlines taxiing out. They'll be heading to Seoul. All right, we got United Airlines, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff. I see where that is. All right. There it is, middle of the screen there. All right. All right, Louise, so cool. United Airlines heading to Denver, 737-900. And over the house. That's pretty cool. All right, gonna do it. We do have a Congo line up there. There we go. All right. How to do it. How to do it. Oh, maybe we don't want the Congo again. All right. All the planes up there. That's pretty cool. So we got the Japan Airlines right there. It's heading out. I think that's Japan Airlines. Yep, Japan Airlines. What now? We have a lot of planes just hanging around out here. This whole line of planes here just hanging out. Not sure if there's delays on takeoffs or delays on landings or any kind of delays going on, but they're just sitting out here having fun on the taxiway. Waiting to get on to 9, possibly. I did see a bright, shiny thing in the sky. I doubt I'll be able to see it again. There it is, Lufthansa, A340. I thought I saw that floating around out there. That's on final. It's about 12 miles out right now over Blue Hills. It's tough to keep it in focus there. It's a different location for sure. It's much more difficult to set up here. I am in a residential area. Just waiting for a resident to come out here and say, hey, what are you doing in my front yard? A different perspective, depending on what runways they're using as well. When they're taking off on 2-2s, which is the opposite of what they're doing right now, it is spectacular here. You get the great sounds, you get everything. Hey Joe, how you doing? William, what's up? Good morning. Or good afternoon now. Sorry. All right. So that's like this Lufthansa. Just going to keep it on this guy until it gets closer. It's almost here. That's how far away it really is. In the meantime, we have a Delta taking off, heading to New Orleans. Where is this now? It's just about over Dorchester Bay, almost over Paradise Bay. Pleasure Bay. I'm sorry, Pleasure Bay. Haven't been able to say it in so long because I haven't been close to it. Wow, that's a big plane. That was about, I don't know, like I said, about 15 miles out when I just noticed it banking around to final. That's how big it is. It's A340-600 coming in from Frankfurt, flight 422. That was pretty cool. Yeah, imagine that. The A340-600. Sort of blocking all the other planes taking off now, so. Next taking off should be an A220 heading to Tampa. Runway 9. That should be it right there. Heading flight 2706, A220, heading to Tampa. Banging noises. I don't think it's me. I don't see anyone coming in. I'm not sure why this is not taking off. There we go. So what you hear behind me is people shoveling the driveways. All right, and that's off to Tampa. We got Lufthansa here heading to the international gates. That's a cool plane. All right. Next coming up is Delta 1780 heading to San Juan. Sounds like he's shuffling out my car. A321neo. So we have another Delta taking off at the JFK, 5720. E175. We have Japan Airlines there. That's heading to 4 right for takeoff. So I got that Japan Airlines down the end here. Where is it? Trying to see what's next taking off here. Looks like United here. Yeah, that United Sterling heading to 9. That's going to be heading to Chicago in A321neo, flight 1732. Before that, we have a Emirates Praetor 500. Coming in from Nassau. Oh, we got Cape Air heading over our heads here, heading to Augusta. Where is it here? And we got Japan lining up. Back to the Japan here. Without delay, lining up, heading out of here. Heading to Seoul. And they'll be flying right over our heads. It'll be another good one. Thanks to everyone who's on here. I'm glad you're joining. Nice Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. Just having some fun here. Get Japan Airlines here, heading back to Seoul. People living it. It's just flying over our house every day. That's crazy. Alright, what we got going on now? We have a Delta. What do we have coming in here? Let's see. We have American Airlines coming in from Chicago, A319, flight 1457. The gentleman stop shoveling so we can turn the sound up. That'd be so cool just to live here and just, I mean, I'd have a live stream going constantly probably. It'd be so cool. Next taking off should be an American taking off a 9 heading to LAX, flight 961. Oh, we have another one coming in. Let's see, this is Delta from Austin. A320, flight 2098. This is definitely a cool perspective. I'm liking this. Behind that's American Airlines taking off to LAX, an A321. So about three planes lined up on taxiway to 4 right again, so we'll have some planes flying over our heads again. That's the one thing you can't control here is the extra sound. All right, what we got out here? So we have United Airlines lining up on 4. This will be heading to San Francisco at 737 MAX 9, flight 1074. We're doing that too, I think, coming up. Okay, next taking off, we have Sun Country. There it is. Heading to Minneapolis, flight 252 with 737-800. We say it so many times. That was just so cool. Hey, NASCAR News Kid, how you doing? Cape Air heading to Rutland. They sneak up on those 4 rights, just taking off. Alright, I can't see anymore. Let's see, at Air Canada, where was it? There it was. Coming in from Toronto. E175, flight 8692. Alright, what's we got going on here? We have JetBlue heading to Punta Cana. It's already here. Sorry, I missed it. It's already gone. Let me turn up the ATC here. Maybe that's why I'm missing this stuff. People jogging by now too. That's just cars splashing around. Alright, what we got going on here now? We have taking off, we're landing, or doing something. We have a porter coming in from Toronto, flight 2941-8. If I can see it yet, we'll see. Should be right here somewhere. There it is. That's a cool perspective of this guy. Oh, back to shoveling again. That's a cool plane. That was a cool view of that plane for sure. That is neat. Yeah, the sun's moving in here for sure. It is getting brighter here. Let's see, where am I here? All right, what do we have? Next coming in, we have a JetBlue coming in from Pittsburgh, an A320, flight 1286. I'll have to pipe in some sound to this stream after this. Hey, good afternoon, Kevin. How you doing? Stay safe and warm. I'm doing my best here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This is just a different perspective completely. So cool. A little wildlife around here too, which is pretty neat. All right, let me see what we got going on here. We have Southwest just landing. Wow, I can't even see anything now. There it is. That just came in from Chicago Midway. So how you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan and Flight here. Been almost a couple hours now. Just having some fun here on Bazewater Street, which is north of all the runways, north of Logan Airport. You can see the sun that's right over my head here. It's right in my eyes, so I can't really see what's going on. But I can use the cameras to figure it out. Hope you're enjoying this. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're interested. Let me check the radar real quick. All right. Yeah, subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you're going to find me out here. Also, we have a Discord site. We have chats going on, different categories, posting pictures, news, other streams from around the world. All those things are posted on the Discord. Feel free to join that if you're in that kind of thing. It's really cool, very active. We post the special deliveries that come here at Logan. Make sure those are all out there as well. What else we got coming on here? We have a store. You can get sweatshirts, hats, t-shirts, mugs, all that kind of fun stuff. So feel free to go there. If you do go there, if you use Logan10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. We have Instagram, we have PayPal, we have memberships, super chats, all that kind of fun YouTube-y stuff. So that's all there. It's a fully functioning YouTube channel here. So I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, we're 70 subscribers to up to 5,000. Holy mackerel, that's crazy. That's so cool. But I really hope you guys are enjoying this. All the links to everything I just said are on youtube.com site, youtube.com/loganinflight, and on loganinflight.com. So let's get back out to these planes here and see what's happening. I really do hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, the Conga's still turned on. I didn't mean to turn that on. Like I said, I can't see anything now. There we go. There's that JetBlue. We got a plane coming in here from Tampa, an A320. From the land of Eric and Betsy. Flight 92, 8 A320. Guys, stop shoveling. We'll turn the sound back on. Here we go. And sorry, Delta behind that is heading to Savannah. And we have also American Airlines lined up on 4. We see that in the second taking off. So I'll be heading to Cancun at 737-800. The end of the runway. There it is. So it's this flight 1298 to Cancun. Bet the weather's nice down there. So at least I'm visualizing the weather being nice down there. Just see a bunch of planes coming in behind this one, so there'll be a couple of arrivals coming in. So if you watch this thing, hit that like button, subscribe if you're interested, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find me out here. I have the next week or so off, so I'm going to come out here random times. And notifications will be the best way to find me. That is tough to do. And I'm failing miserably at it. Alright, where are we here? It's a big plane coming in. What is this? Oh, it's this Aer Lingus coming in from Dublin. An A330. Coming in from Dublin. All right, successfully on the ground. Aer Lingus from Dublin. And behind that we have Emirates coming in from Dubai. Look at this, the turn here. We get a good picture of this, good video of this plane here. I love this angle. Okay, we have Delta Flight 5597 taking off on 4 right, heading to Jacksonville. And that'll be followed by the immediate landing of Emirates coming in from Dubai. There's that Delta coming out of the dust here of the Aer Lingus. Better. Alright, we got Emirates coming in now. That's already on the ground. Wow, that was fast. Emirates coming in from Dubai. Yeah, that landed a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. And behind that we have Etihad coming in from Abu Dhabi. Be next to land. But you get some good profile pictures here. glare here. I'll get it when it goes past here. We do have Etihad. $787-900 coming from Abu Dhabi. Where's Aer Lingus? I did see Aer Lingus. There it is. There's Aer Lingus. And we have Etihad. This place would be really cool on a cloudy day. I also got a Delta coming in. I can find it. There it is. Delta coming in from Paris. A330-900, flight 225. Etihad before it gets too far away. Alright, what else is coming in? We have another Delta coming in from Lisbon, 767. That's on the downwind right now. So let's get to play with these guys here, I guess. We got Emirates still up there. We have Aer Lingus spinning around down there as well. All the big internationals, they have arrived. A couple other ones. That one from Lisbon coming in still. And what's the other one that comes in? Qatar's coming in later on tonight. It was delayed, so that won't be here till I think 6 o'clock tonight. All right. Do we have any more takeoffs here? Let's see. Nobody on the runways. It's just cool seeing these planes, though. I'm liking this. There's a cool shot. Etihad and Emirates. We don't get that much from the locations we're at usually. because the Terminal E is blocked off. We already do have, let's see, Lufthansa over here somewhere. Yes, I think I did. There it is. It's the A340. It's already got the, already unloading. Could be loading up too, who knows? There's a big Delta that landed too. All right, what we got here? Next arrival will be a Southwest coming in from Denver. That's still a ways away. It's over that Blue Hills. It's mostly just these big planes just rolling around out here. Once again, it's a little slow here, but hey, still enjoying this, still having some fun here. It's like 110, all right, still good. It's getting chilly. It's not that windy out, so it's not as bad. The wind's not blowing through me. So it's good. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it. Subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you're going to find me out here. Maybe not right here all the time, but all the cars flying around. But yeah, I'll be here. There's the sun. There it is. But yeah, just hope you guys are enjoying this. This is pretty. It's a beautiful day out here for sure. It just just got to deal with the wind, and deal with the weather, and that's about it, which is fine. I'm just making sure everything is good here. All right, we're good. All right. Let me get back out to the plains where I get hit by a car here or something. Look at Etihad and Delta. A little race there going in the back alley here. All right, next to arrive, we have that Southwest over Pleasure Bay right now. Coming in from Denver, 737 MAX 8. It's a weird bird sound going on around me. All right, American Airlines taking off on runway 9. It's heading to, I don't know where that's heading. What is that? I don't even know what that code is. Key West. Must be just a different airport. I think it's on the roll. There it is. Coming in next, we have this Copa Airlines coming in from Panama City. This is a 737 MAX 8, flight 704. Got a big plane flying over my head right now. That's another Delta coming in from Rome. On the downwind. Let me get that Delta that's up here. bearings here. Oh, there it is. And we lost it. All right. There's a Copa that's landed from Panama City. Get the focus going on here. And where is it? There it is. Look for the glare. All right, next to arrive we have United Airlines coming in from Newark. A A319 flight 2603. Right, they made it. Right, next coming is a Delta coming from Lisbon, 767. Coming in, flight 125. Is this? I love this perspective here. It's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this. It's just different. I do like the garages with all the other activity going on we can get to, but it's fun to have these different plane perspectives. Some public works coming down here. Let's see what they say about me. Hopefully they just drive right by. All right, they drove right by. That's good. I don't have to show my permit or anything like that. Also to get an idea where planes park over here. Let me see, where are we here? All right. So we got Etihad parks over here. It's like in Terminal C. Maybe it's part of E. I'm not really sure. But it's definitely with the JetBlues and everything. That's parked over there. We got JetBlues. I think Porter's over here as well. Over here you get the Bermuda Airs. You'll get the Iceland Airs over here as well. There's the Porter right there. It's one of the Deltas, international Deltas came in. So it's over in Terminal E. We have Emirates and Lufthansa. That's almost the end, and then beyond that, you'd see the British Airways and those guys if they were here right now, but they're not here right now. All right, another Cape Air taking off here. I think it's a Cape Air. Yep, definitely a Cape Air. Let's see where it's going though. Augusta. There we go. Now I got it. Next to arrive, we have another Cape Air coming in from Lebanon. After that, we have United Airlines, I believe, coming in from Chicago. That's really cool. I love it. 10 more likes to 300. All right. You guys are awesome. This is so neat. I love it. Came into a day where like, oh no, I can't do this to. This is spectacular here. I'm loving this. There's a crash waiting to happen in this corner around here. People are flying around. No pun intended. All right, we have United Airlines next to arrive. Coming in from Chicago. Behind that, we have a Delta from Amsterdam sneaking in, A330-900, and behind that, we have a Delta from Rome coming in, another A330-900. So we'll get the United Airlines first. Yes, I think we will. As I can get my vision back. There we go. Oh, and then we got the so we got two planes there. And a third plane behind it. All right. So the first one's United Airlines coming in from Chicago. The next one coming in is the Delta from Amsterdam, and behind that is Delta from Rome. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll get the United Airlines first here, coming in. Hey, how you doing? Was it a dog? A dog? 300 likes. All right. That's so cool. Ah, spectacular. That's just spectacular. That's so cool. I love it. Oh, it makes me just really appreciate coming out here, and you guys are enjoying this with me, which is really cool. I'm glad I could bring this to you. Different perspective today. That is so neat. I'm just so happy that it's worked out today. The sun's out. It's bearable out here. It's not that bad. So all that good stuff, and 300 likes. So neat. That's just so cool. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get these A330s coming in. Here is the first one from Amsterdam. And let me turn off the little picture-in-picture there. Sorry about that. That's cool. All right, next one to arrive will be the Delta Flight 113 coming in from Rome. Where is that one now? It's over UMass, so we got a little bit for that one. Yes, whenever I do these shows, I take notes of what worked, what didn't work, and I wasn't sure if this was going to work. Being on runway 44, runway 4, which is the other end of the airport. I mean, I know they do come down here like they're doing and taxi around, but I always thought this runway more of a 2-2 takeoff runway. But this works. All right, here's Delta coming in from Rome, flight 113. Hello, Colin. All right. Colin, how you doing? We got everybody on here. All right. All right, we got Delta 2222 heading to Detroit. Taking off on runway 9. There it goes. We'll get this guy taken off while we're here. Why not? We're at the airport. At A321. Cape Bear or something taking off here. I did hear something. Heading to Hyannis. Yeah, just a beautiful view from this location. Just really cool. Really, really neat. Let's make sure I got a radar in front of me here so I can see what's going on. I don't want planes taking off and landing and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what's going on? There we go. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. It's been on for a couple, 2.5 hours now or so. I'm not a marathon guy that does like 300, hours and everything like that. I do this until I feel comfortable and having fun. Someone just made a comment about the Logan whale. We don't hear Logan whales, but hey, we can still throw them on the screen, Have some fun. But yeah, it's just beautiful today. The skyline. Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments. Really cleared out. The snow hit us overnight, and it's really cleared out. It's just a beautiful day now. Really, really nice. Is that a JetBlue coming from Fort Lauderdale? The only downside with this location is the sun. It's right in our eyes. All right, coming in here, we have a Delta and A321 coming from Atlanta, flight 862. you can't beat the view here. This road I'm on is a common road. Anyone can come on this road and just park their car and sit here. There's a fish and chip place right down the street here. Load up some fish and chips, park your car here, watch some planes. Hey, it's plane spotter's paradise, you know? All right, next coming in, we have a Southwest coming in from Nashville, 737, MAX 8, flight 949. Just looking around and see what's going on. Anyone firing up their engines out back here that's going to be leaving here? Nothing yet. There's that Southwest. I think we got another takeoff coming up on 4 here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a real cool place for that. Really, really cool. It does feel awkward streaming from here because it's literally in people's front yards. So I'm behind my car. I'm being respectful. Nothing is really visible from the houses. Except the top of my head over the car. That's about it. All right, what we got here now? Anyone coming in? Next taking off is an American Airlines flight 2069 heading to Miami. Let me see if I can find it. Should be right down there. There it is. Taking off on 4 right. There we go. All right, cool. All right, we have another United Airlines lined up on 4 right. Clear for takeoff, heading to Houston, A319, flight 1976. On the way. That's pretty cool. That would have been really neat. Hey, Breno, how you doing? Oh, hey, we had one of them here the other day. They still come to Logan. That's so cool. Let's get this plane taken off and let me read that message some more. Alright, we have another American Airlines heading out to 4 right. Let me see, where is it? It's out there somewhere. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. All right. Man, that is tough to see out there. That's not it. Sorry. I don't know where the plane is. I read this again here. See, good afternoon from Brazil. The retired captain. Last flight was Boston. All right. 2018. 50. Oh, wow. So cool. I'm glad you're on here. So cool seeing everyone that just jumps on here and has some fun. That is so neat. We got Chris here. We got 40 subscribers to 5,000. Holy mackerel. That'd be really cool New Year's to get that done before New Year's. Oh my gosh. That'd be so cool. Alright, here's that JetBlue. Actually, it's a JetBlue. Just landed. Wait a minute. That's why that wasn't lining up, because this plane was landing. JetBlue just came in from Paris. A321neo, flight 34. Sorry, I saw a car parking behind me all of a sudden, and usually looking for security. Which is not the case here. All right, next to arrive, we have a Delta coming in from Columbus, E175, flight 5668. Yeah, so Chris is referring, my wife got me a Lufthansa A380, I think a 1/44th scale model. And I was told I can't build that until I get 5,000 subscribers. Which is interesting. I've been looking online, just seeing different people, and one of the things this model doesn't have it, but I'm definitely going to add it. I can add all the lights and everything. So I might add all the electrical lights and everything that go along with it. So if I had started it, I wouldn't have had the light stuff going on. Now I might add the lights to it. So bittersweet. All right. What we got going on here now? The plane coming in, we have, Air Portugal. Coming in from Lisbon. Yeah, Lisbon. Sometimes they change it up on me. It is a A321neo, flight 217. So what's cool about this street, there's different spots on the street. I mean, it's a long road. If you look on the map, you can see it. So I'm right now more between runway 4L and 4R, or 22L and 22R, middle of them, but I could be at one end, so both runways are in front of me. So there's different places, different perspectives on this road alone, and there's also places all over the place in Winthrop. So there's different locations all over the place here. I do like the security of being in the garages, especially if it's nighttime. I wouldn't be out here at nighttime most likely, but during the day, this is pretty cool. All right, next to arrive, we have a Delta coming in from LaGuardia, E175, flight 5761. It's right above it. Right there it is. I'm looking too far. It's right there. All kinds of trucks out here and stuff as well. So they do have the trucks out here that do a lot of wildlife control. I think they're right here, or are they? So they'll be out here doing checking for birds. In this case here, they got a plaza on them as well. There's a lot of access roads that go around the airport, so they're probably cleaning those up as well. But yeah, so pretty much keeping everyone safe, all the planes safe, is the main goal here. All right, what we got coming in here? We have Iberia coming in from Madrid. A321neo, flight 347. I'd like to get one from the other side, from my Castle Island. I wonder if we could get access to the top of Castle Island. There's literally a castle, a fort, and there's a guided tours that go around, but there's actually, you can get on top of the fort, and it'd be a beautiful view of Logan Airport. So the other side, so it'd be a different perspective completely, which would be pretty cool. The issue over there is there's on the other end of the airport here, it's called Governor's Island, and you're a little low at Castle Island itself, and that Governor's Island actually blocks out half of the airport, like a little hill on the other side. But on top of Castle Island would be really cool. All right, we have American Airlines taking off to Phoenix. Didn't even see this. All right. Turn up ATC. Missing these calls here. I'm hearing the birds too much around here. I was making sure the chat's working. Just been quiet for a little bit. Just making sure everything's good, which is perfectly fine. People just enjoy watching as well. Next coming in is a Cape Air coming in from Hyannis, I believe. Yes, Hyannis. Tectum 2012. That's just a cool picture right there. A little bit of Boston, a little bit of boat, a little bit of all the action going on around here. So how you guys doing? I've been on for almost 3 hours now. Just having some fun over here on Bazewater Street, which is in East Boston, just north of Logan Airport. Yeah. The garages were closed today due to snow removal, so I was not able to get up there on any of the garages. I tried both, neither one worked. So came out here. My setup is totally different from what I'm used to, but hey, we improvise here. We do the best we can. Hope you're enjoying this. Hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Notifications is the best way to find me. I'll be out here different times for the next week or so, as I'm off of work for for the week, so I get to have some fun out here with you guys. So feel free to turn the notifications on, and that's when we'll pop up when I come out here. We also have a Discord site, and with multiple channels in there as well, from planes, posting plane photos to chats to links to other streams around the world that are doing plane spotting. It's just, everyone just supporting plane spotters, you could be up 24 hours a day watching this stuff from around the world, and no plane spotting show is the same. They're all unique. Different things, different sceneries, different backgrounds, different planes. So so that's a lot of fun, and that's what I do. I mean, I'm not watching this all the time, so. Let me see, let me get the right on, there we go. So yeah, so there's all kinds of things in Discord. Feel free to join that as well. There's also a loganinflight store. You can get the sweatshirt, hats, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. And anything on there that you want to get, don't see, feel free. I can see if I can generate that for you. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off the entire purchase, so feel free with that. We have a Instagram, there's PayPal, there's all that kind of fun stuff. So all the fun YouTube-y things that you can do. Plus, just streaming and just great views. And today is spectacular. I'm loving the view today. There's the sun coming out now as well. It's getting nice. And just check the radar, make sure there's anything big. All right, we're good. So yeah, so all that YouTube-y stuff, feel free. Everything can be found on the YouTube site and at loganinflight.com. I'm going to stay out here for a little bit longer. Not sure how much longer. I keep hearing planes, but nothing's taking off around here. Maybe someone in the house here has a plane speaker that just makes sounds. But let me see. You got Betsy, you got the car guy. How you doing? Yeah, William. Yep, that's those YouTube-y things, All right, so let me see what's out here. Maybe get some wildlife over here. Hey, we're a plane spotting show, but we'll play all the games. You have Spirit Airlines. I can't see it at all. Let's see if I can see it on the. This is a Spirit Airlines out here in the middle still. Two planes out there. One is the Spirit Airlines heading to Orlando, and the one in the back is American Airlines heading to Charlotte. Maybe ahead of schedule, or they won't be able to. Yeah, the Spirit Airlines was supposed to take off at 11 o'clock. It's been sitting out there for a while now, I guess. Wow. So, yeah, the weather in the northeast has really caused havoc everywhere around here. What else we got around here? Hey, while we're waiting, might as well just. Some ducks sitting around here. What else? I don't know. Anything else around here? No, just ducks around here, I guess, today. Wow, this is quiet. Wish I could find that library. That's all the stack of books. I'm just in the wrong location. I can't figure out which building it would be. Let me see. Anything coming in? We have United Airlines coming in. All right, fine. We got a plane coming in from Dulles. Pretty quiet. There were a lot of cancellations today. The main feeder to Logan is JFK area, Newark. We got a Cape Air taking off. All right, Charlie. If you can find that one real quick. It's like right in the sun, unfortunately. Let me see if I can. I hear it. Here it is. Cape Air heading to Rutland. Alright, that distracted us from the United Airlines that just landed. Coming in from Dulles, 737-800. That will be very odd. I like knowing that a Spirit's coming in, and I know it's going to be right there in front of me if I'm at Terminal B. Now, if it's not going to be at Terminal B, it probably is going to be moved back there after they unload, I would think. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's really strange. It's like having the Air Portugal in the alley at Terminal C. That's really strange. That was happening a lot. Alright, what we got going on here now? Let's see. Not much. Got a couple planes coming in, but they're still far away. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it. It's just getting really quiet here. It's going to be quiet for the next while, it looks like. I think I'm just going to call it, head back home, and spend some time with my family. But, yeah, I guess that's what I'll do right now. Thank you guys so much for joining here. Let me see what we got here. We got some numbers. We had a whole bunch of people. We had a whole bunch of... we had a bunch of likes. Let's see, next batch of international starting in 50 minutes. It's another hour or so. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm going to call it just because I got to dismount everything here and probably apologize to some neighbors. But, yeah, it's been, you know how long it's been, 3 hours, I guess. But thank you guys so much for hopping on here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, this different perspective, which was really cool. I'm definitely going to add this to the repertoire for sure. Thank you guys so much for the likes. There's some more subscribers in there. We're getting close to that 5,000 number there. Hopefully at the end of the year we'll be there. That's the goal. It'll be great. But thank you guys so much. I'm not sure when I'll be out next. Probably not too long, because I definitely want to get back out here again. And like I said, I had to really be improvised to get to this location and how I'm all set up here. So I got to get that squared away as well. But thank you guys so much. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you have a great New Year. If I don't see you before then, I think I will see you before then, though. Thank you guys so much. And we'll leave with this exit music. And if I can get this right, we got the Boston skyline, which we don't usually get in the show here. So thank you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of the weekend and New Year's. I'll be out here before New Year's, I'm sure. But if I don't see you, have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.